Let's see if we can get him to bite this frog right here at the bank. There he goes. That was insane. He's on. Check out this beast. What's up, Gaffigill family? We are here again doing another episode on a pond that I found. You guys, I believe, are really gonna like this one. A buddy of mine, actually a coworker of mine, and I went Friday. I'm recording this on the following Sunday from that Friday. So that Friday we went out there and my coworker caught a 3-pounder. So, and I had one on that almost pulled my rod out of my hands. I have never in my life had a bass almost pull my rod out of my hands. And I was throwing a swimming frog and like retrieving it kind of quickly on top water. So we're gonna go out here again. I've been wanting to record here, but every time I keep forgetting to bring my cameras to work. And we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen today. Not the best of conditions out here, you know, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna do the best that we can. Maybe the moving bite will be on since it's overcast. That would be more than favorable. So let's see what we can do, guys. We're gonna get there. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna use when we get there, and that's pretty much it. So see you guys on the water. All right, guys, let's dive into the handy dandy old carry-on tackle box that I've got here. When I was last here, I decided to end the day throwing this chatterbait with the I know it's a Guggen worm. I think it's the Mondo worm, finesse worm, something like that, as a trailer. Didn't get any bites, but I have had a bite on a chatterbait here before. But since it's kind of like rainy and overcast, I'm gonna try to start with top water. So let's see. Here we go. This is what I had that one almost take my rod out of my hand on when he bit, is this frog right here. I'm eventually gonna get a Guggen fanny pack so that I can carry multiple with me without having to worry about it. But for now, I don't have that, so yay. I'm not gonna throw a weight on it because I want it to be top water. So let's go ahead and get a hook out. That'd be number one. Oh, I don't have any more of my smaller hooks, do I? No. No. Jimmy, no. I think this one might be smaller. Alright, so now let's go ahead and tie on our hook. I apologize if my audio is terrible right now. I can't, that line looks a little frayed. I'm gonna cut it a little bit higher. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks a little bit frayed. But yeah, the wind's kind of hoofing its way on by, so I apologize if I've got my lapel mic on, so hopefully that dead cat or whatever it's called that covers it is blocking a lot of that wind noise for you guys. I'll find out later in post if I was right or not. Probably not, but that's what the adventure's all about. You don't always get good audio when you go to the right places. Okay, I'll just tie a regular old spinnerooski knot, nothing too fancy. I'm gonna eventually learn more. You guys let me know what knots you want me to learn and I'll try my hardest to learn them. I hear some thunder in the background right now, so that's gonna be great. Hopefully it just stays away. I had it hooked just barely into the underside right there so that it can come out easily, more easily, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna put this chatterbait back in this hard box. We might throw that again later. I've got some speed worms too. So we got a lot of different techniques we're gonna try. Put my knife in there. I've got the scale, of course. Norm, Ayo, all y'all could take a lesson from me. I never forget the scale. I'm just messing with you guys. But seriously, bring me fishing. I'll always have the scale. You'll never have to worry about it. I keep that thing on me, son. All right, let's get to fishing. All right. So where I had that one almost bite my, not bite my, god dang it. When he bit, he almost took my rod out of my hands, was right here. So we're gonna throw a few practice casts over here to get warmed up. Hit a lily pad first try. Yeah, let's just try not to land on a lily pad this time, because that would have been saucy. Sweet. I don't actually have the right rod for this, so I'm having to like do some crazy stuff here. Not your natural, not your daddy's rod movements. Okay. All right, my hooks done came out. I just realized I never readjusted the tension knob, so we might want to do that too real quick before we throw a huge fatty bird or bird's nest, backlash, whatever y'all call it. I call it a bird's nest most of the time. Make sure that hook's in that frog pretty good. So now we're gonna reel up, let it drop, adjust that knob. Oh, that might have been too much. This reel right here is really hard because it's the slightest adjustment will do a whole lot. So here we go. Oh yeah, that's way better. That is way better. Oh, that's looking beautiful out there in the water, boys. I just don't know if it's gonna get hit. There's this grassy stuff right here. And if it catches your line, you lose all hook setting power. I'm gonna try to show it to you guys. It's that plant right there, right where my frog's at. That plant right there. If it grabs your line, you might as well just try to go ahead and free your line, because oh, that was bad. See, I just caught one right before my cast, and look at the bird's nest I just created. I was mid cast too, son. Oh, this is gonna be bad. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you guys, we took care of that bird's nest. Let's get back out there. If top water doesn't work after a little bit, I'm gonna switch it up to a lizard, because that's what my friend I was telling you guys about earlier in this video caught that 3-pounder on. And he was actually right here where I just casted. There's this little like half moon shape right here. And this is where he was standing, and he threw out there. I was standing over there. Birds are already hitting the top of the water right now, so that's a good sign. That means bait's moving. And I'm throwing a moving top water bait, so maybe. Oh no! I know you guys saw that. Right at the freaking bank. Top water explosion right there by them lily pads. Oh, that hurts my soul. Moving on. Oh, that hurt. Because I know he's not going to bite again. I just know it. But I was kind of just like letting it sink for a second and then doing some hard jerks to try to bring it back to the surface. You kind of want it on that second jerk to disturb the surface of the water. So if you're not disturbing the surface by that second jerk, go ahead and reel in a little bit harder. Or I mean, jerk it a little bit harder until you are disturbing that surface just a little bit. Gonna go ahead and do a constant pop retrieval. Oh, something just bit right here at the freaking bank, dude. Let's see if we can get him to bite this frog right here at the bank. There he goes. That was insane. He's on. Fish on. Flip or die, baby. Oh my God. He is way bigger than I thought. Oh my God, he looked tiny. He looked tiny when he first bit. Oh my God. Guys, look at this bat. Oh my God. Oh my God, on the top water frog. I just saw him bite a lily pad. I was like, I'm gonna reel it in, see if we can get him to bite. Boys, we did it. Let's go. Look at that top of the mouth hook set, roof of the mouth. I'm gonna pull my GoPro away. Look at this fish, you guys. Oh my gosh. Let's lay him down next to the carry-on. Look at that. Here's the full size of it. And that's a standard, I guess, size. I'm just trying to give you guys a size comparison here. This fish doesn't look as big on camera, but he is huge. So let's get this hook out. Oh man, I'm pumped right now. Oh my God. Let's get him some water. Okay, we got him some water. Oh, he's lively. Oh, he's lively. Let's get a weight on this fish so we can get him back in the water. You guys, that was insane. I gotta hit the scale a couple of times for it to work. All right, we're on kilograms. Let's switch that over to pounds. There's pounds right there. So let's get this boy up. Let's tear it out. Get that hook under that gill right there. Oh man, I can't get a good hook placement. There we go. What do we got? Locked in at 3.4 pounds. I hope you guys can see that. 3.4 pounds. Let's go. Let's go. What was that, the third or fourth cast here? Oh my gosh. Let's get this scale out of them gills. Oh my gosh. One last look at this beautiful fish, guys, before we let him go. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Where's the best place for me to release this fish? I guess right here, huh? I don't want to get my shoes wet, but here, I'll tell you what. I'll take my shoes off. That way we can get a proper release of this fish. Walking out into the pond. Don't mind me, please no snakes. All right, one last fish. Or one last fish. One last look at this fish. Now let me get my GoPro ready. Come on, buddy. Come on. There he goes. Wow. Later, man. Woo, let's get back to fishing, boys. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, so we're back to fishing. We released that fish. We're about to make another cast. On that one, I kind of was just starting it out with a steady retrieval, popping it on top water. And then whenever I saw that bass bite, I kind of just abandoned ship and kind of pulled it right towards him. It's always wonderful when you can see a bass, do something like bite at the top of the water, and then you reel right next to where he just bit and he gets it. And he hit top water and he was 3 pounds. So, feels like I keep getting bit by ants on my knee, but I'm like, ain't no way, right? Dude, this surface conditions are perfect for top water right now, dude. Why does it keep feeling like I'm getting bit in my knee? Trying to fish here. I feel like I've got the best technique right now, just slightly reeling and steady popping. I've caught several fish this way. It looks like a real frog hopping through the water. Them swimming tails help out a lot. Oh yeah, I feel like there's gonna be one near them lily pads. I haven't casted right on top of them yet, but... Oh, there we go, top water explosion. Got him. Got him. Got him. He's still on. Nice fish. Nice fish. This place is loaded. Where am I gonna bring him in? I guess right over here. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is at least a 2.5 pounder. Please stay on, please stay on, please stay on. Don't jump, stay low, stay low. Stay low. All right, I'm going in, I'm going in. Flip or die. Yes! Yes! Back to back. Let's go. Look at that fish. Look at that fish, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm still feeling like something's biting my knee. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Back to back. Look at that hook set. All right, we got to get this out. I knew I needed to come down here while it was raining. I knew this would be the move. Oh man, he got it pretty good. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got this fish off the hook. We're in kilograms, switching it to pounds, just so you can see. Putting it on the fish. Uh-oh, it went off. Dang it. Oh, redo. Pounds. I dropped him. Here we go. Locked in at 2.66. Look at there. So we got a 3.4 pounder, and right after like 2 more casts, got a 2.66, I believe it just said. But yeah, Here we are. I think we found the golden spot. This is definitely going to be a place I come to a lot. And it's right next to my work, not even a 2-minute ride. So, all right, let's let this fish go. Let's try to get a nice release. Let me get my GoPro ready. All right, buddy. There he goes. All right, later, bro. All right, guys, so I didn't even notice it at the time, but he took my frog, and I'm down to one more. I've got one last swimming frog, so let's just pray that we can get a 4-pounder before we lose this one. Because at the rate it's going, we're catching nothing but big fish today, boys. I already know what I'm putting in the title of this video, big fish caught. I know for a fact that those 2 bass alone were the biggest bass I've caught on this channel, by far. So, it's just harder to find the big boys where I live, but I think I found them. I think I have found them. We are back to fishing. I'm gonna throw near the pads out there. Yeah, and the rain just picked back up too, so it's perfect. As you guys can see, I'm just steady tipping my rod tip, just bouncing it, letting that swimming frog jerk across the surface and disturb the water, because it's raining. Every time one of them raindrops hits, you know what I mean? There he goes again. Oh my God. Oh no, he's in the pads. He's in the pads. Oh, he's in there. Okay. So it looks like we're going swimming, boys. Potentially, if none of this holds. Get off of that pad. I'm not losing this frog. I'm not losing this frog. I've got the bass in my hand. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh. You guys wanted entertainment. I've been slacking lately, but here it is. Look at that frog. Oh my gosh, the next cast after I put a new one on, this thing is just tearing them up. And this is just a Walmart brand frog, guys, by the way. Saving money. Walmart brand frog. I don't think this guy's big enough to weigh, so we're just gonna get this hook out and send this guy back to wherever he was doing. But yep, another fish. Later. Yes. All right, guys, we've got no time to waste because obviously the bite's on, so let's get right back out there. Right next to the pad, perfect. It may look stupid and ridiculous how I'm retrieving this, but I mean, as you guys are seeing, it's working, so don't hate, appreciate, you're welcome. It gets tiring, I promise you. That wrist flick action. Look at the flick of the wrist. It's just so incredible to see him bite top water. That last one was rude though. He interrupted me mid-sentence. How dare he bite? How dare he? I'm gonna slow it down because my arm's getting a little tired. And plus, sometimes I like it when you switch it up. That could be what triggers them to bite. I'm on one of these things again that I was telling y'all about. You can't do nothing once you're hung on one. Okay, we got out of it, but my frog's messed up. We're back in it. Let me not forget my bag, because then I'd have to run across the pond to scale a fish, and I'm not doing that. All right, I'm gonna cast this right in this little cove right here, because I saw one biting over here yesterday. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Oh my God. He hit it right on a lily pad. I hate when they do that, because then it's just like, you might as well just forget about setting the hook. I always thought whenever I found this place that this wheel was gonna be the spot, but like, it seems to be dead every time I come here. All right, so we're gonna start walking. I'm gonna leave, well, I might can bring the scale and just leave the bag. Let's see. Be right back with you guys. All right, guys, so it started raining a little bit heavier, so we had to get in the truck real quick. But I just wanted to take a second to tell you guys, I'm not going to be relocating any fish from this pond because, number one, I have a coworker who can't really, he has a family and he can't really hardly go anywhere to fish, doesn't really have the time. And like I said earlier, this is like a 2-minute ride from work, so he can come here after work sometimes. So I'm not going to take any fish away from him, you know. I'm going to try to do the sportsman-like thing. However, if we find any in any non-populated areas or anything like that, we will try to relocate them like we have in the previous video where me and Hunter relocated. I believe it was a 2.4 pound bass from underneath a bridge that we caught. So, and we put him in the duffel bag that I'm currently carrying my tackle in, and we poured a whole bunch of water in there, and he survived, and he was lively, perfectly in good health, and he made it, swam off. So that was a good video. If you guys haven't, go ahead and comment, like, and thumbs up on that one. If you made it this far in the video, guys, please make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing. Please make sure you're watching the video all the way through, because if you don't, it hurts me. Like, a lot of people don't know that, but if, say, you started the video, went and did laundry and forgot to come back to it, and then you just closed out of it, YouTube will take that as, oh, wow, Dakota, you have a terrible video. Nobody wants to watch it. So might as well just hang up your light years and move on. Find something else to do. I don't want to do that. So please, if you will, just go ahead, it doesn't take long, like, turn that red subscribe button, hit it, turn it gray, and comment. Even if it's just a short comment, say something. And besides, I want to hear you guys' feedback anyway. But the rain is starting to calm down a little bit. We're probably about to get back to it. There are a lot of businesses surrounding this pond. I got told about this pond by a coworker, and he said it was public water, and then a semi-truck driver, when I came here and fished and I wasn't recording, he talked to the people over here in this business, and they said that it was public water. So I'm pretty sure that I am okay to fish here. I haven't been kicked off. There's no fishing signs, no trespassing signs. I'm pretty sure this is public water. But I believe last I was throwing the frog. I think this time I'm going to go ahead and switch it up to either a fluke or a lizard. Not sure yet, but love you guys, and I guess we'll just get back to it. Maybe if we pull it above that grass bed, let's see what happens. Just like constantly give it a twitch. Those grass beds are gonna make it really hard to throw. Oh my God, that's a fish! I didn't even know it! Flip or die! Let's go! Let's go!
What'd you get in there, bass?
Yeah. Caught a 3.4 pounder earlier. I got a YouTube channel.
How big?
Earlier I had a 3.4 pounder.
Out of here?
Uh-huh. They're loaded. And then last Friday I came, the one we just had, I had one almost pull my rod out of my hands.
No shit.
I've never had that happen before.
Stocking it or something?
I have no clue. It's public water.
They're just in there, huh?
Yeah. Nobody fishes them, so they
I
just...
think they'd have had to have stopped it. I mean,
At some point, probably, yeah. But there's so many brim, nice sized brim in here that they get fed regularly.
many years since it's ever really been fished.
Well, you know, the old timers back in the day, they loved to fish. Now it's hard to, I mean, the sport's dying out. That's,
Well, it's the same with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I ride motorcycles. And
me too.
there ain't a whole lot of kids.
I got a Indian Scout.
Yeah.
So I feel you, brother.
Man. Well, awesome.
Thank you. Have a good one. Heck yeah, guys. I love when that happens. All right, let's get this hook out of this guy's mouth so we can get him back to the water. I didn't even know he was on there. Like, it felt like I grabbed another grass bed, but I was like, dude, I haven't grabbed a grass bed next to the bank yet. And then next thing you know, he took off into the pads, and I was like, oh my God, that's a fish. So I set the hook, and the rest is history. But there you go, guys. I'd say he might be a pound, every bit of a pound, but nice fish. Let's get him back to the water. Later. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, there you have it. 2 hours after the bite stopped. I'm still out here. I'm gonna circle around this pond, make my way back to the truck over there. Once I get back to the truck, I think I'm gonna call it, guys, because you guys should just see it. I am soaked. So, yeah, guys, let's just, let's see what happens. I lost my, actually, nope, I can't even continue. I'm just gonna walk back to the truck. We might stop at the bridge spot, but as you guys can see, he clearly took my worm. Or my lizard anyway. I didn't realize that till just now. But, as you guys heard, I don't know if that was the same cast. I could just be fibbing right now. But I said that to compensate for those grass beds being down there, because every cast I was just pulling in a little tiny fray of grass on the weight here. I almost said tungsten, but it's not tungsten. On the end of this bullet weight, there would be grass. I'm soaked. There's like literally water dripping off the top of my hat right now. This is the pond. I don't know how much you guys can see right now. Let me make sure I didn't do nothing. But I'll roll the window down. There's the pond. One last look at it before we switch spots. But yeah, that was intense. I got cut off right there. I was trying to explain to you guys on the GoPro that to compensate for those grass beds being down there, I was like, I'm just gonna pop it really fast to try to get it. It wasn't on the surface, it was still subsurface, but I was just popping it really fast to try to get it over them grass beds, and right when it got to the bank, it just instantly took off to the right. I thought I got hung on a lily pad, because you know how sometimes when you continue to reel when you're hung on a lily pad, if you're off to the left, it'll just pull your rod to the left. That's what happened. And I just went ahead and set the hook just in case, and sure enough, that bass was on there. But I don't know if this is gonna be the end of the video, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep like it is. But let's find out. I'll see y'all there. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for another episode. I've had a blast today. Thank you guys for coming out. We caught a couple of big fish today and got to talk to somebody. That was pretty cool. And I'm excited, man. We've got a lot of stuff planned. Sorry it took a little bit to get this video uploaded. I'm a one-man team. I record, I fish, and edit everything. That's what I mean by one-man team. I mean, I have other people come and fish and everything, but like as far as editing goes, I'm the guy behind the camera, behind the scenes, all that. So until I can get somebody to, you know, help with that, this is just how it's going to be. So thank you guys for tuning in. Each video is going to keep getting better and better this summer, and we've got that kayak adventure in store. I hope sometime soon I can go and do that. Maybe I'll do that after all this weather clears up. But thank you guys once again for tuning in after every episode to come see me fish, and it means a lot to me. So love you guys. Be safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.